get it from. So you can get them online, and all they're just an electrician's tool. We call them Sparkies over here, but they're just a Sparky tool. They go up and they just detect how much EMF, electromagnetic field frequencies are coming off a device, so, or an appliance. So that's what they've worked it out that in the paranormal field, they actually pick up the energy that entities give off. Yeah, so
that's true. That's really a smart. I mean, your phone, of course, is a smart tool to use for sure. Do y'all have any apps that have you tried out that really work well? I mean, I haven't. I have not had a lot of really positive experience using some of these apps, but I'll tell you, I went on an investigation a couple weeks ago to the Haunted Hill House in Mineral Wells, Texas, and every one of my apps, I tried them out while I was there because it's supposed to be the most haunted place, in Texas. So I thought, well, this is the place to see. And they worked there. They did. I mean, it was insane. So have y'all ever experienced like yes or no with the apps? Because I mean, people kind of go back and forth with those.
We
definitely have one for you. We use the Necrophonic app. Our subscribers love us using it. We've got so many intelligent responses that it's not funny. Where we ask a question, for example, we were at a cemetery and we said there was 4 of us there, 3 male, 1 female. First question I asked was, how many people are here with us? 4, they answered.
How many of us are standing here?
Yeah, standing here. And then how many of us are male? 3 of us were male, answered 3. How many were female? 1. 1 female with us. Now, with that too, our latest investigation, when that's released, Open Up for Season 4, we have got, no word of a lie, the most intelligent response I have ever heard.
Yeah.
When he showed it to me, I got goosebumps, and I'm like, no, this can't be possible, but wait until you see it.
Yeah, when you see, depending on who gets the video out first, whether it be you or our episode, but we can't give it away, but like Pete said, the most intelligent response, because what we do with the Necrophonic app, right, is we believe, now the developer reckons he didn't put any voices in there, pre-programmed voices. We believe he did, because we've heard the same things spat out of us a few times, the same word, the same tone, the same inflection, but we don't listen to them. We listen to the underlying intelligent responses. So we always ask questions where we know this thing can't spit out a pre-programmed word. We ask for certain things, like he said, how many people are standing here? 4, 3, 1, so intelligent responses. Well, we asked we were using I'm not going to give it away, but we were using a cat ball. You know what the cat ball is? It's a little flashy ball. If they touch it,
yes, the little light up balls.
We were using a cat ball and our K2 meter at the same time, and some really weird things happened. And then the Necrophonic app, we asked it a certain question that it could not spit out a fake answer or a pre-programmed answer. Well, it gave it to us. Yeah. It gave us the answers that we were looking for, and we've never heard. And the length of the EVP was absolutely clear and like a full sentence. And it's enough to make your head spin. You're going to see this, and you're going to hear it, and you're going to be like, no, that's it. We believe 100%. We believe 100% in the Necrophonic app. Yes, it might have pre-programmed voices that it spits out, because we've heard the same thing a few times, but we ignore them. Like I said, we look for the underlying intelligent responses to our questions. It's spat our name out like so many times, it's not funny. So
trying to get used to that.
Yeah, well, the reason we use our names too is because they're Pete, Dan. They're one syllable, quick, easy words from the spit out.
Right.
And my God, the amount of times. If you watch season 3, especially at the Return to the Goodness Cemetery, where we went with Pariah Paranormal, it said my name so many times, it's not, it's not funny. And then his name a few times as well. Absolutely ridiculous. Yeah. So Necrophonic app all the way, worth the dollars. We don't sponsor it either, mind you. It's not something that we endorse by or anything like that, but we just we tried it out. We tried it out because our subscribers were like, try it out. And we did.
Yeah, I have it too. And that is one that I did use at that house. And it was absolutely answering questions that were, related to that location for sure. And I mean, there's no way. I mean, I've used it many, many places and I did not have a good response with it. So, trying it out there was something that I wanted to do to just see. And yes, it worked. It absolutely 100% worked. So I can't wait to see that footage. I can't wait. It's not up yet.
No, season 4, episode 1. It gets dropped this week. So we might be
perfect. Well, look, we
Yeah,
we timed this perfect, didn't we?
Yeah, definitely. We
Good
get a premiere.
deal. That's
So,
great.
shortly after that.
So
Yeah.
how many different episodes are you going to have in season 4?
Well, normally we try and keep it around the 18 mark.
Yeah.
So we try and have 18 episodes per season. It's just how it felt. That's how we've just sort of done it. You can see in our background, we've got season 1 and 2 in the pictures there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we're going to get doing up another one for season 3. They're just the thumbnails from each season, you know. So yeah, so we try and do about 18 videos per
That's
season.
awesome. I mean, and your videos are pretty long, each one of them. I mean, so that's a lot of episodes. I got a lot of catching up to do.
Well, we also do the static cameras too. So what we do is we'll go into a location, we'll set up the static cameras, and then we don't even look at that footage. What we do is, all I do is I bring it into the program, I cut the start off where we're still in the room, I wait till we walk out, I start it from there, and then just before we walk back in, I cut it there. I basically put that up. We don't even watch it. We put it up and we let our subscribers go through it. And the amount of things that they've caught. One thing that they caught for us, which is in what was it? Mapleton Cemetery. We caught a shadow figure. Now we didn't even see it. We had our static camera set up. Pete and I were still setting up the gear, putting the
it's before the investigation.
Yeah, you told me.
Yeah, it was before the investigation, and basically what happened, we were setting up our motion lights and cameras so we could get the whole cemetery. It's only a very small cemetery.
Yeah.
But with that, we didn't even watch the static footage. We let our subscribers, like Dan said, let our subscribers do it because it makes them feel a part of what we do.
Oh, absolutely. Very interactive.
What we caught, we had so many comments. Wow, you guys have caught a spirit, shadow figure.
Uh-huh.
Which was, okay, let's go and have a look at footage. We had a look at the footage, and it was amazing. We sent it off to a couple of big YouTubers to have a look at themselves. We sent it off to Nuke's Top 5, and he goes, wow, that's an amazing capture. So when we get reinforcement from other people within this industry of what we capture and what we do, it just validates us. It's important that we share this with people. And that's why we originally started this, is to find that evidence and prove.
I want to basically know that where we're going after here. That's my drive behind this. Is I want to know what happens after death. But there's got to be something else, and there's been too many things captured and seen, to let it go. That we've seen stuff that'll make your head spin.
Oh yeah. I can only imagine. I love that idea though, to put your footage and let your viewers help you go through it. That is an amazing idea. I might try that myself because I have got so much. I'm telling you, I have sat and watched, and it's crazy because I've done this several times, but never have I gotten so much evidence. And I'm kind of just in the point to going through this right now that I'm overwhelmed. So what an excellent idea. That's a great idea. I might try that for sure. But you're right. I mean, we all want to know that there is a life after this life. And when, it really does, I think, affirm your spirituality and kind of help with that. So getting to that, what do you do to protect yourself? Because, here, and it's kind of one of those things. Some people really believe in the demonic type cases here, that they are prevalent. And then some people are like, well, they're probably just agitated spirits. But either way, you need some kind of protection before you do this. So what do you guys do to protect yourself prior to going to these locations that could be a little, creepy?
Okay, basically, we both stage our homes. It's important to stage it every now and then if anything follows us home. I have also little stones that promote like good feelings and energies. But we both wear these. We have the hamster, which is a Middle Eastern amulet. Mm-hmm. Basically draws in good energy and keeps away the bad. Same with the evil eye. It does the same thing. It pushes bad energy away. So we wear these on investigations. Very important. And when we leave a location, we always say, any spirits that are here, you're not welcome to follow us. You are to stay here and you're not welcome. Yeah. And it's important, because we both have children, loved ones at home. Yeah. We don't want to drag this stuff back. It's important to keep that stuff away.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Definitely. Have you ever felt like you've had an attachment before?
No.
No, but I've got something that lives in my home. I think it's season
2, we've done an investigation at his house. That was, but this isn't something he brought home, I don't think. It's always been there, and his neighbour had an experience too. So if anyone wants to watch that, that's a good video to watch. We had
it's called Pete's Place or Pete's House.
Pete's House. Yeah. So it's in season 2. It's actually a good video. We went into it expecting not much, but we ended up getting a fair bit, didn't we? But
wow. And this is your house that you live in now? That you Wow, that's awesome. Well, I know a lot of times here, people forget how important it is to really protect themselves, and they end up, being very naive and not really educating themselves on what they're doing. And they could be novice and just doing it just for the heck of it and for fun, and not realize how serious this actually could be, so they don't know anything about protecting themselves. So I was curious as to, y'all's view on that for sure, because it's very, very important. That's something that I, very much advocate for sure. Because you definitely don't want to have anything follow you home.
No.
So what is, as far as this new season or seasons that you have coming up, what are places over there that you really want to get to investigate that you haven't got to yet? Is there any place over there that's, like on your bucket list?
Well, the very first episode, because we've already told people, so we can tell them. The very first episode of season 4 is the Australian Hotel. It's one of Australia's most haunted locations. This place is over 130 years old. It's the room that we stayed in was room 7. Now, the room that we stayed in, a person took his own life in that room, unfortunately, and there's been a lot of reports of a little girl sitting on the stairs. A lot of stuff going on there. So that episode, when it hits, definitely watch that one, because we've had some of the most compelling evidence I've ever seen in my life. And we've also got.
We're planning on doing, hopefully towards the end of the year, we'll be doing a trip down to Sydney to do a couple of the old jails down there. I think that's one that I'm really looking forward to personally.
We are also going to be doing, we can let them know that trip.
Yeah.
And we're going to be doing the HMS Diamantina, which is an old, basically battleship sort of thing.
It's an old military place. This ship is one of Australia's treasures, and we're being allowed to go into the actual Maritime Museum in Brisbane City to go and film the whole location. So that's something that's pretty exciting for us.
Yeah. And they've given us access to the whole dry dock. So basically, they've had more activity on the dry dock than they actually have on any of the ships. So it's they're giving us full access, and we'll be the first paranormal investigators to actually do the dry dock. So.
Oh, how exciting!
That
is so cool.
Yeah.
So I'm curious as to what you think, like, with the hauntings, or like if there is a residual, or if there is, a haunting of a place. Have you found that it's like close to water, or where some kind of tragedy happened, or like on this dry dock, is there a lot of people at one point going in and out? What do you think is causing some of the hauntings that you are going to do or have done?
We haven't actually done the research on that dry dock as such yet, because it's still coming up. Pete does all that side, but he does all the research side.